click. So we have a quick, classy little tub here of vintage. Gosh, I'm saying vintage when I'm looking at reboot toys. What has this world come to? You already heard my rant about not getting the unproduced reboot figures, but this is a nice first series dot. And yeah, nice piece here. A little bit faded though. I did watch this show all the time as you guys, just as much as I did. All the seasons. The final season, I think, was a little out of touch with that one. But yep, these were just, and Irwin designed these beautifully. The Dragon Ball Z figures, not the first ones, but these were done beautifully. So that'll be a keep for now. It's not like it's taking up that much space. I like my Beetleborgs, but this guy's on a trash card, and I'm not super excited. Because once again, we have that point where you like the line, I like the figures more than I like the show. And the package doesn't have anything that's screaming unique about it. All the characters will have the same color background, just a different name on top. And I've already kept quite a few of them, and I don't remember, because I'm not the smartest person, if I have kept Vexor from a box opening video I did earlier. So I'm just going to let this one go because it's not up to snuff. That's fine. Oh, man. Oh, my Lord. So to be completely honest with you, when you're buying this stuff in the past, it was always available. And it was just, there were case finds and case finds and case finds. Now, I would buy toy lines I've had passion for, like Dino Riders, Battle Beasts, Transformers, and other toy lines like that. And there were some I never had as a kid that you were more lackluster. Like, you wanted it, but you weren't, like, gutting for it. So I'm actually shocked to see I actually have a packaged one in here, which makes me happy. We have, I don't want to screw that up, G.I. Joe. I mean, and I always tell people, like, you are an 80s kid, let's say. You love all the stuff that's coming out. Just anything action figure just catches your eye. You're just excited. But when it came down to G.I. Joe or Transformers, you were technically one or the other. Now, you can love both. But when it came to toy-wise, I always felt like you were more on one side than the other. And that's where, part of your passion lies. Mine was mainly Transformers. Though I did have a lot of G.I. Joes. I had the base. I didn't have a lot of the earlier characters from 83, 84, 85. I was more of like an 86, 87, 88 character. But I will say, like, Transformers, I love them. But G.I. Joe, they had so much more fun, unique mural paintings, fun design layouts like this. They have that different play aspect in general. But I mean, even the puzzles here, this is awesome. This is awesome. Granted, I would have towed this thing a little bit further away from the shore, so I would not have been attacked by them. But hey, I guess I'm not smarter than they are. I got the broad drawbridge down there. But yeah, that's just, ugh. This one's got more trash to it. This has been faded. But look at that. The armadillo. Torpedoes firing out. You're firing the torpedo the wrong direction. You're taking a big hit right there. They're all dead. Like, just the moment after this, like, a photo was taken, a lot of people are going to be dead very quickly. Like, yeah, you're taking a little bit of fire, but I mean, it's not going to miss. Let's put it that way. It's not going to miss. So it was nice knowing you had Dreadnought, Storm Shadow, Lamprey Driver, and random guy with a hat. And the market on this stuff is still pretty cheap. These are still sealed, but they're probably worth like 25, 30 bucks each. So Shadow Strikers, coming back to my statement, here's a dead stock sealed piece. And this is like case fresh, and this stuff would always show up. This is a little bit of wear. Shadow Strikers was a follow-up to an extent of Mask, like the miniature vehicles, but the concept was kind of transformation, but futuristic, see-through. It didn't do that well, which is just, you have a time frame for a lot of these 80s toys where it's just that time period of that's what's in, possibly. I mean, you can analyze this down to a T later on, but like, this is early 90s, if I'm correct. I'm going to be a little bit off. 1990s. So yeah, you've already kind of transitioned out of the small action figure realm. That was 87, 88, 89, Dino Riders, Air Raiders, Mask, Bone Age. And I mean, it works, but again, you didn't have much of a follow-up. There was no cartoon, there was no comic, there was nothing. The toys being see-through is an interesting gimmick, but I don't think it was a really strong gimmick. But they're really wonderful pieces. Huge assembly of different toy vehicles, the concept, the warm water. So, you know, still only like $50, but these are just a fun lost line that a lot of people should enjoy more, in my opinion. But that's where we're coming back to when we get down in the tub further. This is just stupid fun stuff. Not a doll collector, but there's a larger play set. I just like the old computer system here with the wood paneling, the 70s, the concept of the Sears 12-inch, and she's just chilling. That's her job to do, is just being put in those buttons. God, look at that outfit. She's pretty damn happy. Clearly, she's on a lot of opioids. I would be too if that was my job. Moving tape reels, a swing seat, simulated flashing panel. My God. I want to look at it. Uh-oh, I got ripped off. Ass mite. The seat's missing. I'm going to go back in time, kick some ass. Yes. Yes, I feel it. God, it's so simple and so just weird. That's the whole playset, people. That's the whole playset. So, Willow. So here we are back again. This is from Evans, which we'll do a video on later at some point. I'm sorry. These tubs have to go. It's a fantastic line, beautiful artwork. Tonka put a lot of effort, energy into it. You could say it was not really a successful action figure line because they're not action figures. They're just PVCs. But, you know, you're making a movie. How much money do you want to put into it? Do you want to make action figures? Because it's just going to be out in the theaters for how long? And then it's done. Hence, clearance, clearance, clearance. So $6, $3.49. We paid $2.99 for it. It's the only box set I have, and that's a pretty ratty box set. It's not the rare set, which if I'm correct was Evil set number 2, which is very rare. And if you guys didn't know, these were Sears only. I think all three. I'm pretty confident all three. Mail away only, combined with the Sears outlet stores, but they're very difficult to get. I think I sold this one for $500. A guy at the show had 2 of them, and it was kind of funny because we're at a guy's booth, and it's the same guy with the Robotch figures we did a previous video on, who had like not cases, but he bought tons of stuff on clearance, dead stock, for like $1.50 each. So anyways, I think it was a different show. He shows up. I'm like the third person at his booth. Everyone's flipping their shit. They're digging through his boxes. Prices are like, they're mostly going to be very accurate. The guy's not an idiot. But some of it's high, some of it's low, whatever. He's doing it right. He's getting that stuff out of there and cutting you deals. One of the things happened was everyone's excited about turtles. And the turtle prices were like full retail. But people are like, oh no, I'm going to get a discount. He's going to give me 15% off. I'm like, okay, congratulations. You're paying $75 and you're going to sell it for $90 because it's full retail. You know, so the Tonka Willow stuff was just in a box this side, and everyone's like, Willow, crap. And the guy had these 2 mailways box for $15 each. And I sold one for $500. Probably my brain's changed that to where it was. Probably like $300, let's say. But that was just one of those moments like, you're all idiots. And I kept one, of course, for myself. I'm going to let it go. Yellow Bubble. Box is pretty beat up. If I was going to keep a sample, I mean, we can do better, people. Like $20 on eBay. Okay, so it's Dr. Tear. So this is what I was talking about. That's pretty beat up. That $8.99 up there. So what I was saying was I never had Centurions as a kid. I knew it existed. It wasn't like my jam. I just never I don't think they've ever even seen the cartoon being on TV, and I was in front of that TV most of my childhood life, as you can probably guess. So I'm happy I have one. I must have bought it really cheap. I wish it was one of the main 3 guys. But that's the thing I was trying to mention was like the sealed dead stock of these were everywhere. $40 each, $50 each. And you just kind of this mentality of like, I don't need to get them because they're everywhere dead stock. So at some point, you know, they dried up and they went to like $200 to $300 each. I don't have any or anyone else boxed, but this is trashed. Like if I really wanted to be happy and display one with the tape residue here that was ripped off, Yellow Bubble, I'd let it go. You know, that's okay. I can upgrade that one to a better character. And that's good. We need to let go of some more expensive items. I'm probably going to get like $150, $200 for him. He's a little more expensive loose. At least he's not You're a guy. My name escapes me for the moment. So this was a cool piece. This is one of the mail-away Sector 2 gloves in here. This came from the Toy Barn in Seattle. Great store. Recommend it. Literally. Washington, Kent. Washington Toys. Parcel post. So I didn't check to see if everybody was in there. Oh, that's nice. I got Pinsor. But if I'm correct, is this a 2-pack? No, it's just a one. For some reason, my brain was all excited, thinking I was going to get both characters in like an idiot. A little bit of a rip. I must have paid a great price a couple of years ago from the Toy Barn in Seattle area. Probably like $50. And they're out there. They're uncommon, but there's a number on eBay for some reason. But that's a keeper. I never had Sectaurs as a kid. It's, but again, like a line you were looked at the store, but it's just, you know, it was weird. And, you know, toys were expensive back then, right? So I'm happy to keep this. I have a pretty good set of these. A couple pre-production pieces kicking around for sure, which that kind of got nailed recently. But yeah, this is fun stuff. This is the stuff that our passion's with, and I'm happy to have stuff like this. This is a good box. This is a good box, and it's a good day to go through this box. I look the puzzles up to make sure. I'm not a puzzle person, but that was a really cool. That was a really cool mural. So we've got about, I don't know, 60% of that's going to go stay with me, and the rest will be for sale. Not bad. Not bad at all.